Hi guys, this is Mr. Tybox123, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you some coverage of how the browser performs and how it works on this Samsung Galaxy S2. So let's just turn the phone on here and put our password in, and then if we just simply launch the internet browser, in this case here it's gone directly to the full desktop version of the YouTube page. Now let's just have a look at the pinch and zoom. Pinch and zoom works really smoothly, fast or slow or however we want to use it. It's very responsive, very quick, and the screen is very sensitive, and it's actually a joy to use. Now let's go to a video here on YouTube. Let's pick out one here down the side, and what it's actually asking is, do we want to launch that video using the browser or using YouTube, and do we want to set a default? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the internet browser as the default, and now we can see that video loading, and then we get the small arrow in the middle of the flash part, and that's saying, do we want to enable this add-on? You can enable it by default on every site you go to, but I've got it selected to ask. So all we need to do is click on that. That's going to buffer that video, and then it's actually going to run it in browser here on the Samsung Galaxy S2. And away we go, and you can now see that video running inside the browser on this phone. If we want to, we can enable the flash advertisement down the side there as well, just simply by clicking on it. And even now that that's running in the browser, we can still pinch and zoom really effectively. We can scroll around and that video continues to run exactly as it should do. Quite a neat feature is if we pinch the page in, we can go along to another page we've got open, then we can do the same thing again, go back to the one that we had open before, and then that video is going to continue to run exactly where we left off. We can bring that to a larger size so we can get a better picture, and it really does run extremely smoothly on this Galaxy S2. The browsing experience is really fantastic. So let's just open up another web page here and see how it deals with that. Let's go to msn.co.uk. This is actually going to bring up the mobile version, so again, pinch and zoom, very responsive, very sensitive, very smooth. Flick up and down, works really smoothly, really nicely. It's a real joy to work with this browser. Let's just have a look around some of the settings that we've got. So if we click the options button, we've got new window. We can actually look at the windows we've already got open, maybe even create a new one. We can check the browser brightness, which you can actually separate from the general brightness of the phone. We can do a refresh, we can go forward, or if we click more, we get a whole range of other options in here. We can share the page, we can go to our downloads, look at page info, add a shortcut to our home page, add a bookmark, or we can go to settings, and there's a whole bunch of different settings in there that you can enable and disable, such as the automatic loading of add-ons, i.e. flash in this case. And you can really see here just how smoothly this runs, even with that flash there at the top of the page. The ability to just scroll up and down is really smooth. Everything renders pretty much straight away. All the pages load very quickly on this phone, and even compared to the iPhone, I must say that the browsing experience on this phone is actually quite superior to that of the iPhone 4, both in terms of speed, the fact it's got flash, and just the smoothness of the scrolling and the pinch and zooming is quite superior to that of the iPhone 4. So I hope that gives you some kind of insight into the browsing experience on the Samsung Galaxy S2, and I shall see you all in the next video.